Welcome back. Here's where you left off. Spoilers ahead for chapters 6 through 11 of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros.
She's a very horny person, isn't she? She is like all over the place. She's like, I just finished watching Hunger Games on TV, and it feels like she's like catnip. No, it's just like Katniss. And you get like these two guys trying to like impress her, but she's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I got so many people liking me. But yeah, that's what it felt like. But
yeah,
right?
But okay, so between these two guys, these 5 chapters that we just listened to, I am not liking Dean, whatever, and I'm now kind of liking Zayden, whatever the hell his name is. I want to start calling him Zexy because I'm kind of into it.
Okay.
I'm getting that. Although I am still really annoyed that this is not yet a romance that I was promised. But I'm like, okay, well, we're getting somewhere.
It's a precursor to something up. Something's going up. Jesus, no pun intended. But but it's kind of funny though because she keeps like when she was in the woods like sneaking out, and next thing she started describing how he looks and his scar and his like, oh my, I was like, okay, so you like this guy, but at the same time you like your buddy, and at the same time every time you both of them are in the same room, you're like, oh, his muscles is like, it's like
oh yeah, no, she wants them bad.
She
wants either one bad, honestly. I think honestly, if Dane had like made a move, I think she'd go for Dane right now. But he's really pissing me off. I'm like, he's doing that thing even more now of like acting like he's her older brother or something. And yeah, it would piss me off. I'm like, don't tell me what I can and can't do. I would get just as defiant as she's getting. And that's why I'm really liking Zexy over here, because he's like, you could do it. You got it. And she showed off her knife skills, which I thought was very cool.
Exactly. And we're finally seeing her like standing up for herself. You know, You're finally seeing her. I can actually do this. Right.
Exactly.
It's so typical.
She's getting confident.
So I love how she's talking about him, and she's like, you don't like toxic men. But then in the next sentence, she's like, he's so hot. And I'm like,
he's so hot because you do like toxic men. Don't worry, you can change it, girl.
She needs therapy. It's like this underlying issue that we haven't discovered yet, right? I think it's sort of like she has a brother that's like freaking amazing, and you have a sister that's freaking amazing. You got her that's like quote unquote like a glass keeps breaking, and you have a mother figure that's like, oh my God, this is amazing. I got 2 amazing kids, but the other one is kind of right? And next thing you know, exactly, and her father is this she looks up to him, and theoretically Dane is like the ideal person for her, but she likes this bad boy because it reminds me of her. I bet you it reminds her of her mother and her brother. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because it's that kind of the badass side of her, and so she kind of wants to bring out the badass side, which honestly is the only way she's going to survive anyway. So my issue that I had a little bit was with. So, you know, in the beginning, in the beginning of these chapters, she gets healed, which I knew she was going to. I was like, they can't have her have a broken shoulder for the rest of the book. So she's healed, and then she finds that book from her sister, that her brother or whatever. So then she decides to start poisoning people. This was a little bit unbelievable to me because I was like, how on earth could she have gotten away with this? And I kind of thought Zexy was right that she was a bit too obvious. After like the second or third person that suddenly has weird symptoms, like no one thought that she was possibly poisoning them. And how is she really managing to get the stuff into the food without being, I don't know. I know you kind of have to disband belief a little bit on that one, but I thought that was kind of, I don't know. I was like, how on earth could she have gotten away with that?
I think it was the number of people that it wasn't, because she did it through the kitchen. She puts it in their food. So, okay, I'm with you on that. But then there's the whole, you have to time it out so that they're starting to lose their stuff when they're on the mat with her and not right after they have the meal. And so there's a bit of, as you said, a bit of dispelling belief.
I feel like
but it's the number
all of it was a little
times.
too unbelievable to me.
it was like what, four times or something like that. She said,
Yeah.
and then she has her little what I consider the sexy workout session with Zayden. I'm saying Xander. Zayden now.
Well,
and
theoretically, it's not a sexy workout. It's literally one time, right? And you're right. It is kind of weird listening to it because it becomes like this, like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, oh, hello.
Yeah, but it's hot, right? It was hot.
It's like it's kind of hard for me to take it seriously.
Hannah's like, that was so hot.
That was kind of hot.
Hannah's
too.
like, I'm totally. Yeah, she's like, he's so beautiful, and Hannah's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's like what you said. Welded in the forest while she was scavenging for quote unquote poison, and all the traders' kids were just hanging around trying to figure out what to do, how they have to stick together, and all that stuff, and that's when they found out, his one of his powers is shadows, right?
Yeah.
And if I knew that his power is shadow, I'll probably avoid shadows. You know,
I mean, that's fair. But right? I mean, aren't shadows kind of everywhere?
It is, but at the same time too, it's like you're trying to sneak out, getting all this. Of course, if your mortal enemy that you like is just try to avoid that person as much as possible, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, I need to collect all this stuff, but at the same time, if I get caught by the shadow dude, and what is he gonna do? Kill me, or do something else?
Well, yeah, I mean, at that point, when she learns that, I think she kind of is okay to be caught by him, because then he catches her later sneaking out, which I think the gathering, that's going to come into play again. I'm wondering if that's going to end up being a bad thing, that they're all gathering, that there is going to be some kind of rebellion. I mean, I get that she, like, right now didn't think that he was just helping them or whatever, but I feel like that's going to come into play later.
To be honest with you, I'm not... How I see is this, though, because if that little gathering is just them to almost like even Zexy actually even says that we're just here, they're just there to like help each other, right? Yep. And they know it's illegal. If it's more than 3, it's considered illegal for them to have a meetup, right? But I have a feeling even she already said that I'm not gonna say anything because personally, you guys are not really doing anything bad so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and she's holding that in front of him, and she already says, like, I don't care what you guys do, right? But it's almost like a mind fucking towards him. It's like, well, I don't really care, but if you kill me or you do something stupid, now I care about it now, right? I think she's dangling that in front of him, but at the same time, he's dangling something in front of her, like, if you don't, I'm gonna kill you, but not really, but not right now. Yeah. So
he made the point that he's like, go ahead, give me a reason, because you're the last bit of goodness that I'm looking at myself.
Oh, right, by letting her live.
Make me kill you, and yeah.
Dude, it's called a pickup line, man. It's not like a thing to say. It's like, you're only the goodness, so I'm not going to kill you. Hint, wink, wink. We
know it worked on Hannah, so it's probably working on her.
Well,
so
yeah, because it's like, you're I want you, but I also kind of want to kill you. It's all of that, yeah.
I feel like I'm watching a James Bond movie. You know, it's like you got the Bond girl that's a baddie, but at the same time you're like, oh, I don't know if I should save you or not, but you know what? Why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and okay, so then I really like when he fights her in the sparring or whatever, and yeah, that whole scene is really hot, and I like that he's teaching her and not really hurting her, but then he's giving her actual lessons, which, okay, so he says he's telling her literally like kill shots, and that she says she's not trying to kill anybody, which is, her first mistake. But I was then thinking, you're then poisoning people, which I think is actually extremely messed up and nefarious. And you could have inadvertently killed anyone. They could have been allergic to any of those things that you put in their food. You really actually could have been killing people, but I'm just saying. And then she turns around and she's like, well, I don't really want to kill people.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying too. I think that you're right. It is kind of annoying that she is poisoning people to the point that they'll feel sick, right?
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Something about poisoning people is really messed up to me.
Exactly. It's like, I'm going to poison you, but I'm not going to kill you so I can win something. But I'm going to do it like 5 or 6 times in a row before I get caught. right? But at the end of the day, like if they're fighting each other and the person's getting sick, why not just kill them now, right?
Right. Yeah, but she has that like moral thing.
But you made a comment
Even though
already
she's poisoning
saying,
people.
Yeah, no,
she has that moral thing.
Look, Hannah, you already made a comment that what's the next step from that?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
If she wants to revive, she has to do it eventually. Right?
Yeah, and I mean, and his point too of like you can't just keep poisoning people because like out in the real world, you know, you're not going to serve them tea first. I was like, that was funny.
I think that's what he said. Yeah,
line.
he said that you can't serve tea before you fight them. I'm like,
like
can
that's
you?
fair. That's fair.
That was very fair. Yeah, I agree. I also like the fact when he's like putting the daggers back in her sheaths as he's like, okay, lesson is over, putting the daggers back in the sheath, and she's like, oh, that's so hot. And I'm like, because Rebecca Yarros, I'm like, is there anything you're not going to try to make in the sexual here? Like he just puts the daggers
totally.
back.
It is part of it is part of the book though. It's like it's a teen romance book, so they have to make it like the edge of PG-13 as much as possible, and she's doing it correctly, right? If you want to do 50 Shades of Grey, this whole thing,
Well, I'm
then they can do
wondering.
that.
I don't know how raunchy this book gets. I mean, is that going to be the most that we're gonna experience? I don't know. I haven't heard, but even just that scene. I mean, it was probably our first kind of taste that this really is a like a romance or whatever. I mean, he's literally between her thighs as he's grabbing her hand and putting all the stuff back in her. I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, the only thing is the problem is this whole thing is like everyone's watching them.
Yeah. Right? So now you got some exhibitionist shit going on too.
Exactly. And to be honest with you, I'm very curious what's going to happen like further on in the book. Right, as you said, it's like, is this going to be a threesome? Not a threesome, sorry. It's going to be a love triangle thing, right?
Yeah.
Is one of the boys going to die? Or is it going to be like, you have to make a choice? It's like becoming high school now. It's like, look, you have to make a choice. Who do you like better?
Too.
Right?
Yes,
yeah, but is it Dane in the friend zone, though? Isn't he just stuck in the friend zone, though? Isn't that what
I have
it
the
is?
feeling they're not.
You don't think so?
They are. You're right. They are in a quote-unquote friend zone. But way they act each other,
them.
Yeah, the way they both like each other. You can literally plainly see that they really like each other. Even if he made his move, then she's all in, right?
Yeah, because she kind of gets upset even thinking about it. Like, well, Dane would never make a move because he's all about the rules, and she seems kind of bummed about that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though you said that because she was in a scribe. Everything's rules based in scribe. Right.
Yeah, but apparently she doesn't care about those rules.
Yeah, apparently now. So now she's in her new group now, and now she doesn't care about the rules. Right? She's kind of
now when it comes to that.
Yeah,
she's horny.
She's becoming like a very hypocrite the way she's actually thinking about this whole thing. It's like, I'm going to use all my mind and all my brains from the scribe and remembering all this, so I'll be the smart one in the books. But at the same time, I'm not very strong, but I'm going to poison everyone. But at the same time, I kind of like these two people. But at the same time, I don't like the other one, but I don't like my oldest friend, but he's hot. I don't like the guy who's going to try to kill me, but he's hot. So I don't know, should I break the rules now and get it over with, or should I just start killing people? Oh no, I'm going to poison them first, then I'm going to kill them eventually. Right.
Yeah.
Which she gets the idea from like her brother's her dead brother's journal. That was apparent. It's like a talisman that Brandon started, and then Amira gets it, and then it's like this thing handed down from generation to generation now, right? Which I actually thought was pretty interesting. But what I thought was that's just where she gets the idea, though, of learning who her opponents are and then poison them basically from
she
this
has a list
journal.
Now,
you know,
and she knows where everything is now.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, the thing is, the book itself didn't say poison them. The book didn't ever say poison them. It literally says, get to know your enemy, get to know the people around, or who you're going to fight. And she did that.
Oh, the book, yeah.
Yeah, but in the same time...
But she is using her brain, so I do like that. It keeps showing off how smart she is and stuff. I think that was interesting.
But
so what about the gauntlet thing or the thing they have to get through? I do appreciate that this ended not necessarily on a cliffhanger because she got through it. And then it was done. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I had an easier time stopping this time.
Yeah, I know, right? the gauntlet was kind of interesting though, because they were practicing it several times before they did it, and they keep failing at the same time. She keeps failing on the chimney thing, right? Mm-hmm. And they already said that there is really no rules except don't take the stairs. Don't bring anything that doesn't belong to you, or you didn't bring through the thing at the beginning when they start training. So she followed the rules, and what's her name start calling her cheating. This is unacceptable. Blah blah blah. I'm like, not really. I was on her side the whole time, because she used whatever necessary to complete that course. She didn't cheat.
Yeah, and I liked, sexy, was full on board, and he knew she was going to have a reason for it. Like, he was just waiting for her to explain exactly, because he clearly already knew, which is why he didn't say anything. So I thought that was kind of funny. Although I did not like the description of her hands dripping blood. I was like, oh,
what did he say?
That.
You're leaking?
Like, you're leaking.
I was like, okay.
It's the weirdest way to say you're bleeding.
I know. It's not very romantic. Hey, baby, you're leaking right now.
You're leaking. I was like, ew, okay. Could have done without that.
He had his wing commander hat on. He couldn't be all sexy in that moment. He just had to be like.
Of course, yeah.
How can you make that sexy?
Seriously,
really can't. You can't make that sexy. It's understandable.
You're bleeding. It's sexy.
Ooh,
I don't know. Might be a fetish. You never know.
Let me hold that for you. Let me block that for you. But it's kind of funny though. At the end of that scene, when she got through it, the first thing people actually congratulate her or give her a hug. Right, that was really nice, because it shows that
was sweet.
It shows that both of her siblings' advices: do not make friends, make allies.
Yeah, so she's disobeying pretty much all the things. Oh, and then it was really sad, because the one right before her was like trying to help her, and then she dies. I was like, oh, that's sad.
I think that gave that section of the book a very realistic way of approaching it. Like, I felt
the
like
consequences.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it shows that someone died close to her, and she admired. It's a good friendship, right? And
that's going to keep happening more and more, which is Zed's point. Every single time he talks to her, is like, this is going to happen. Or when he catches her out again, and then. Oh, this was another kind of weird moment when he like surrounds her in shadow. And then she's like, he could do anything to me right now, and no one would know. I was like, all right, lady, calm down.
Whoa, hold on.
Calm down, lady.
I think she got jealous when two of her friends ending up getting together and they got caught out.
Yeah.
I think that's when
someone's having orgasms.
I know, right? I bet you when they got caught, they're like, hey, how you doing? And like, you caught off. You got caught outside your curfew, but they're like, just go. And I have a feeling that's like, well, I've done that before, and she's like, good job, man. And it's like, when's my turn?
Okay, well, I do have a question about this, about like which she kind of asked herself as well. What is Zexy's limitations with his power? Because, I mean, if he can do that kind of shadow thing, why didn't he do that for the group of people? Can he not do that big of a shadow? No. Like, he could have cloaked all of them in a shadow. No,
I think the power is just based on him seeing and shadows reporting to him. So in other words, all the shadows are like, hey, did this person talk bad about me? And they're like, okay, let me double check and come back. I think that's how it works. You guys
are not asking the right question here.
Well,
come on.
Look, so what is the answer then? What is the
right
answer?
question is, he knows she's there from the moment they're there having the secret meeting. Why didn't he call her out immediately?
Yeah. Because he wants her. I think there's something about her that he likes, and I think he's intrigued by her, and I think he kind of wants to do her.
Yeah, I think there's some type of attraction. I think he is using her to get something, and she's using him to get something. And not in a sexual relationship.
Really? Are we
talking about something that's like...
Not a relationship.
No, it's something else. I think it's something bigger than that. Right? Derek, am I right? Mm-hmm.
I'm not. This is not a part where I can make a comment, my friend. You guys are welcome to speculate as much as you want. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's something bigger. I think it's something way bigger than both of them. Right. So
what do you think's going to come next then? Oh, sorry, Anna, go ahead.
Oh no. Let me think. What do I think? Because they're about to like go walk in front of the dragons, right? I think that's what they said was coming up next.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious. Okay, and then also they haven't answered any of this stuff yet, but I mean, she had the class with talking about the dragons, so then we learned some of that. But they're acting as if the dragons are like, you know, like people, and they have minds, and they like, I don't know if they can talk, or it seems like the dragons, I think we said this last time, the dragons seem to be a lot more in control of this entire thing than they are. And so I'm a little confused about all of that, but I know they'll obviously tell us, but I'm kind of curious about that of like, do the dragons talk, or do they just talk through the person they bond with, so then they know each other's minds? Or I don't know. I'm a little vague on all of that stuff.
I agree with you. I have my theory is this. Okay, this is my theory. I have a feeling that the dragons is considered the top of the food chain, and the humans are just there as a fly in the wall type thing. They need the humans. It's almost like a dragon versus a lichen sort of feel to it, like you know what I mean. I think that's what the relationship is based on, and for the dragon bonding to a human, it's like saying, "Hey, I'm bonded to this person, but this person will do everything that I need them to do for me." Right.
Right. Yeah, because they're all supposed to be like protecting.
Yeah.
Well, they keep calling it the Veil. Is that like where the dragons live or something?
That's where the dragon lives, and they have the phoenix live somewhere else, right? And they already said that the dragons are fighting to protect their nests or something like that, right? And the humans are just living there. It's like, yeah, the humans are just the tenant, right? And the dragons are the landlord.
They're unique. They're the okay. I'm word salad here. Their unique charms or their unique abilities, like Z's, shadow stuff, comes from Z. So it's not the dragon that gives them the power to do this. Well, they do. They give them we'll just use the word magical power to have whatever ability comes out of the human, but the human is the one who brings the ability to the partnership. So I think it's more the dragon gives them the magic and then so forth, right?
Okay. All right.
Hold on, let me get this straight. The humans brings the ability, but the dragons gives them the power of that ability.
That gives them like the magical, because obviously they don't have a power.
So in other words,
until they're
the
bonded with a dragon, right?
Dragon
Like Danis, his ability, right? But he didn't have that until he bonded with his dragon guy.
Yeah.
But the dragon didn't have that ability before bonding with him as well, right?
Well, yeah, Vice talks about that. Like she talks about they don't know what their ability is until they're bonded, and so with Z's like shadow thing is very valuable, and some of them get very valuable skills that they don't know, and then it's sort of made a state secret, because if it's really valuable in battle, you don't want to let the enemy know, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little confused now because she just said something I think completely different. Because if I ending up bonding with a dragon, the dragon will tell me what's my ability.
No. I think the dragon gives you the magic. Well, I'm just using the word magic, right?
That's fine.
The dragon gives you the magic through the bond, and then whatever innate ability that human has comes out. We don't know what that is.
I got you. I just want to make sure I understand it correctly, because I thought the bond, the dragon gives the human the ability of what the dragon can give them.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing as magic power, whatever ability.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's all kind of the same idea. So I'm really excited because I mean, she's obviously going to bond with a dragon, right? I mean, or else the story's going nowhere. But I'm very excited to see what kind of dragon she bonds with and what her ability is going to be. So I'm hoping that is all revealed in the next 5 chapters, because I'm very eager.
Well, it'll be a lot more funny if you just bond with a dragon, and the most powerful dragon, and the ability that she got is a scribe. That'd be the most funniest thing ever.
Wait, say that again. If she's a scribe?
Yeah, my ability is I can read longer and last longer.
Well, actually, here's an interesting thing. Okay, so we know that Z's ability is shadows. Dane's is the
memory thing.
I'm blanking now. The memory thing. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So there's very unique powers. So here's my question to you guys: what power, assuming she bonds with a dragon, would you want her to have? Just throw it out there, whatever you think you would like to see. And please don't make it like, don't make it sexy.
Ability to read.
Okay, so something not sexy. Okay, no, hold on.
Okay, no, it's okay. You can do that, but I just we're going for PG here, so that's why I'm.
It's too late. This book is not PG, man. I'm telling you, there's no point.
Okay, so I feel like I kind of want it to be something mental because I don't. Okay, I'm worried. I'm a little worried that they're going to do something that kind of takes away her disability, but I kind of like that she has this disability. So I don't want them to do that for the story wise, because I like this story of her overcoming this issue that she has. And I don't want her to suddenly have a magical power that like suddenly makes her bones steel or so. I don't know. Like I'm hoping they don't go in that direction. And I hope it's something mental, because that's like where she shines, is being intelligent and stuff. So I hope they go in that direction.
I'll be a little bit more optimistic. I'm hoping that she's going to get the ability of like a Wolverine, like steel of bones.
Like
yeah,
you want anti-mantis,
unbreakable. But I agree with you, Hannah. It's going to be nice to have her ability a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more relevant to her situation, to her abilities, as in like, because she is a very smart woman. She's a very smart woman. She's a very
I like that.
She's very compassionate. She's very
okay. Now I do have a question. What was her I know her brother was a healer. What was her sister's power?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember.
Oh, they did say it, but I don't remember.
Didn't they say it? Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
I'm pretty sure.
Was it the one
for
like
it was
she can
like
make things bigger or
first
smaller?
chapters.
I don't know.
Was that it, or was she talking about somebody else?
I think she's talking about somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like I want her ability to be. Sorry, go ahead.
I think we learned about that in the very first, about that in the very first moment where she was introduced, if memory is serving, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. But now I have to go back and find out because I'm curious.
Yeah.
But I was saying that it would be nice for her ability to be a little bit more. I want her to have the same ability as her brother, a healer.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Because that will give her a different perspective that will give her a different perspective of like I can go to the battle, but I can heal. Who am I going to save? I have a feeling.
Yeah, like she's still breakable, but she can heal herself.
Yeah, that would be nice. Actually, it would be nice, even better if she can heal, but she can't heal herself. But I want her to make the decision. Who am I going to heal? My old friend or my new fling?
That's a good one. That's a good one, Leonard. Well
so
done.
that would be interesting.
That would be awesome. That would be an amazing power and an amazing. It gives her it gives her character a bit more perspective of like, who am I gonna choose? It gives her that conflict. That would be amazing conflict.
Join us next time as we review chapters 12 through 17 of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share a review. We love to hear from you. Send us an email at yourbookmarksinfo@gmail.com. Join us again right here where you left off.